Hi, I am your Tally Guru Abhijit Joshi, and this is Skilled Prime User, a unique course designed to train you on the use of Tally Prime. We are learning how to enter debit notes and credit notes in Tally Prime. In the previous video lesson, we entered a credit note for the return of 2 bottles of masala milk by our customer, Yadav Sweets. Now, we will send these bottles back to our supplier as a purchase return by entering a debit note. Transaction number 12 took place on 2nd June 2023 when we returned 2 bottles of masala milk to Lalu Milk Mart. The bottles are exiting through the purchase return account door, heading towards Lalu Milk Mart. Since the transaction direction is towards Lalu Milk Mart, their account will be debited and the purchase return account will be credited. Goods returned to our supplier are recorded using a debit note. When we purchased goods from Lalu Milk Mart, we credited their ledger. Now that we are returning the goods, we will debit their account using a debit note voucher. For the debit note voucher, we will have to click the button menu on the payment button and then select the debit note. The shortcut key for the voucher is Alt plus F5. Instead of using this, we can always click on the other vouchers and select the debit note and press enter to select it. Since we are returning the goods to Lalu Milk Mart, we will select their ledger. Just like the credit note, here too, we must specify the original invoice number and date. You can always view the voucher number of the purchase by checking the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart. To do so, we will click on the Go To button. Here we will type ledger to filter this list and then select ledger vouchers. We wish to see the vouchers related to the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart. So we will select this and press enter. We will now select the ledger of Lalu Milk Mart. Here you can see only the last transaction. To view all the transactions, we will click on the button period. We will press spacebar and enter to leave the fields from and to blank. All the transactions related to Lalu Milk Mart will appear. We will now select the last transaction and press enter. The voucher will appear on the screen. We will now click on the supplier invoice number and press Ctrl+C to copy the invoice number, and we will remember the invoice date. We will now keep on pressing the escape key to come back to the voucher. Then we will move to the field original invoice number and press Ctrl+V to paste the invoice number. This will remove any possibility of typing the wrong invoice number. We will now press enter. Then we will type the invoice date, 1st June. We will accept the party details by pressing Ctrl+A. We have not yet created the ledger to record the purchase returns. To do so, we will press the shortcut key, Alt+C. On pressing the key combination, the ledger creation secondary form will appear. In the name field, we will type the name of ledger, that is purchase return account. We will group the purchase return ledger under the purchase accounts. Just like we group the sales return ledger under sales accounts, we will now group the purchase return ledger under the purchase account group. This means that when we purchase goods, the purchase account will be debited, and when goods are returned, the purchase account will be credited, resulting in a net purchase value. Remember, in the previous video lesson, we passed a credit note where we debited the sales return account. When we sold goods, the sales account was credited, and when the goods were returned, we debited the sales return ledger. Similarly, when we purchased goods, we debited the purchase account, and now that we are returning the goods, we will credit the purchase return account. We will now accept to create the ledger. Now we will select the name of the stock item which we are rejecting, that is masala milk. Then we will type the quantity. The rate will appear automatically. There is only one stock item to be rejected. No other charges or taxes are applicable. Now in bill-wise details, we will select against reference since we are rejecting the goods against supplier's bill number 3. On pressing enter, we will get a list of all the pending invoices of our supplier. We will select the last invoice against which we are rejecting the goods. The amount is 20 debit. When we purchased the goods, the supplier's account was credited, and now their account will be debited. We will leave the narration blank and accept the voucher. With the rejected goods, we need to print the debit note and send it to our supplier. To do this, we will press the page up key. Now, we can view the entered debit note. To print it, we will press Ctrl+P or click on Print and select Current. On clicking the preview button, we will get the preview of the debit note, which we would like to print and send it to our supplier Lalu Milk Mart. For now, we will press Escape to close the preview and Escape once again to come back to the voucher entry. In the next video lesson, we will learn how to view the ledgers affected by the 12 transactions entered in the company Gokul Cold Drink House. To view the video lesson, you will have to scan the QR code given on page number 51. Thank you.